Hello everyone, welcome back to Calmsden. You join me again here, Waldo P. Barnstormer, on another fine February day. The weather's finally started to pick up a little bit now, the snow's gone. Still quite cold and chilly out, not a lot of growth in the fields, but we do have some things we can do today. First off, we're going to take a drive up to the main yard here. We're going to jump out, jump into the class, and go and get our cultivator in the back. We cut the grass in our sheep pasture yesterday, so what we're going to do now is flip that field around, get it reseeded. So we'll do some proper field work in it. So we're going to plough it up, cultivate it, and do lime and fertilizer so it's fully productive as well. We got quite a few bales out of this yesterday, but after all this we should actually get even more now. Now I'm using the 9-meter cultivator with this. You've seen me use this before in my new field, field number 10. It's really easy to pull. It goes around this very nicely, so it shouldn't take me too long to do this at all. You will have to just excuse the fact that the sheep don't seem to want to get out of the way of this, but unfortunately not much I can do about that. Right, here we go, finishing up now. That is the end of the ploughing for this one. Nip back to the main yard. Now the only bad thing about this one, this subsoiler, is that it doesn't do the cultivation texture like the previous one did. But because it's just the sheer size of this, it's more than makes up for it time-wise. But I'll quickly throw the cultivator on the back of the tractor, nip back into the field and give it a run over the ground here as well. I think this cultivator is about 4.5, 5 meters wide. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but yeah, looking at it in this field, could really do with an upgrade in this one. Need at least a 6 meter. If I could afford a 9 or a 12, it'd be even better, especially if it'll pull it behind this class tractor. Hasn't got a massive amount of horsepower, but it's no slouch either. But yeah, it could be upgrades in the future. Maybe it needs to go to upgrade to its bigger brother. Okay, so that is the cultivation finished as well. A couple of little bits here and there just to cover off that we didn't get before. We'll nip back up to the yard, give this a rinse off, because I don't think I need it anywhere else at the minute, so I might as well put it back in clean. Now, I've been doing a little bit of shopping online. I've had a look on the Mod Hub, and I've actually found myself a nice little grass seeder. So it works more like a fertilizer spreader. Well, I think it does actually work as a fertilizer spreader as well, but it does grass seeding too. So it's kind of something different rather than the direct seeding things that we've had before. So I'm nipping over to the shop now. I'm going to pick that up, get some seed in it, and see if we can get that spread in the ground. Right, so this is us back again now. Now, of course, I remembered before I did the seeding for this, need some lime work on it first as well. So we'll take the gator across, make sure the ground has a good coating of lime before we put down the seed, and then we should be 100% effective whenever it comes to growing again. Quick refill, but I should have plenty of bags of this in stock if I remember right. There's a few sitting in the corner of my shed. And refill number 2. It's a good job the shed's pretty close to this. I wouldn't fancy driving halfway back across the map again to top up every time. Now I'm hoping there's enough left in the gator to do the rest of this field. It's going to be incredibly tight because I can't actually see what's left in. I'm waiting on it just going out any second now. One more bit. There's a tiny little speck down here. Come on. Yes. Oh, loads of it left. Don't know what I was worried about there at all. But she's empty now, so that's spot on for getting her filled up with fertilizer again in the future. Right, we get the JCB in here, get the seed bag lifted, if I can get myself manoeuvred in there. Yeah, we'll get this lifted up, get the new grass seeder underneath it, and let's go sow some seed. We're going to start off in the other field first off. It's all ready to go, this horse pasture that I ploughed up and cultivated the other day. So, okay. You probably saw it just pop up there. I completely forgot. This is February. We can't sow grass in February. We have to wait until March. Alright, well I hired this grass seeder, so unfortunately I'm going to have an extra day, well an extra day's hire on it now, not an extra night's. Bit unfortunate that, completely forgot about that, but yeah, it's my fault. We live and learn. It was a very, very cheap little spreader, so it only cost like a couple £100 a day. I'm not going to worry about that. But while we've got the JCB out, we'll nip across to the chicken pen and top up their feed as well. I'm not sure how much is left in this bag. I don't think it's going to be too much. Oh, there you go. It was pretty much nothing. So I guess it's going to have to be a run over to the shop, a couple of bags of chicken feed now as well. There we go, we'll get this topped up, and rather than leaving it over here, I'm going to take it round and put it in the other shed just beside the chicken coop here. May as well live in here, it's pretty close, can easily get to it again, and it's out of the rain if it rains, so yeah, it's really alright in there. Alright folks, well that pretty much wraps us up for another short day here on Calmsden. Because of the time of year, we're still in that position where there's not an awful lot of work to be done. Our animals are all good and healthy, we've fed them, they're looking good, fields are good, we'll get a bit of grass seed sown in the next time as well. So all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining, so I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you have, please do those normal YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you want to see in the next few episodes, and we will always try to accommodate you. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Bye now.